checking this out, okay? Chart. Some glasses. Oh, that, you know. All right. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, so this is not the video that I wanted to make for you. The video I made actually three times today kept getting erratically and surprisingly stopped over and over and over again. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? So this is where I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't like too much pre-knowledge. I don't like too much of it. I feel like some things don't even need to be known about because they just kind of flow over like a river. They just flow down the river, and if I don't know about it, then no big deal. Most things are no big deal. Certain things are big, and you feel it, you know it. And then certain times when you don't know what's coming, then you have a weird ass week or a weird ass few days, and you're like, what the hell was that? Basically, that's what's been going on. This week has been a lot of strange things happening out of the blue, unexpected. And so just recently we have is Mercury conjunct Uranus. Now, Mercury is a big player, going to be coming into a lot of energy in the next week. It's going to be entering Gemini, and there's a big party in there going on already. You know, we've got lots of planets, and that's what the other video is about. It's a really interesting week next week. But that video just did not want to get made today. Some people came that weren't supposed to be here, but actually they were because I didn't write it in my calendar right. And that was in the middle of the video. So then I started over, and then I went and did another one because I was going to be a good YouTuber today and batch my content. No, no, did not work out like that because then I went to go watch it, and editing and the volume and then the sound is like Thursday, June 6th. I don't know. A gremlin got into my computer. I don't know what, because then later on I tried it again and it was totally fine. Testing 1, 2, 3. Why was the audio so bad before? I don't get it. This has been a day of getting a lot of downloads, a lot of information coming through. And I asked in my community post how many people watched weekly astrology. You know, every week there's tons, like on Sunday, there's tons of astrologers that do weekly. So I asked, I said, do you sometimes watch it? Yes, you watch it. No, you don't watch it, or you don't care about it. Over 100 people, so it was a good sample size. The majority, like it was 70-something% said yes. And then the rest that added up to 90-something or 90% said sometimes. And then very few, maybe 10%, right, said no, or I don't care about it. The stuff that's coming next week is super interesting because it's very positive. And in astrology, we don't often get like continually positive things. The weekly astrology in general, I don't know if it's valuable. For me, when I would watch them before I was doing my own videos, they'd really go in one ear and out the other. I would project feelings into the week. I would think, oh no, this day is going to be like this, or that day is going to be like that. And then totally forget about it. So I'd have this experience of maybe worry or concern or whatever, and then nothing usually happened. So the point is, when we have an experience, like we feel something, like I've been feeling for 3 days, that's when I go and I say, what the heck's going on in astrology? Now, it could be a transit that's for everybody, or it could be something that's hitting something very specific in your chart. And that's when you can know, okay, I have this personal transit versus a transit that's for everybody. The personal transits are what make life unique to each person and their experience. So back to the weekly astrology videos. I wake up and I have this like aha moment, and I go, I don't necessarily want to make week ahead astrology. The thing that I wanted to do is a series where it's kind of like this, where we're just chatting about stuff and it's astrological. It's off the cuff. It's like just very personal, like as if we're sitting together in a coffee shop and having a chat. There's more to talking about astrology than just transits. That's what I feel truly in my heart. The reason why is that astrology is a code that's running behind everything. So at 2:30 in the morning, I had all these thoughts that I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to tell this, I need to say this, I need to express that. And that's just not going to happen in a week ahead astrology video structure, because that's what you go there for. You're like, I want to know what the week ahead is like. And then somebody starts talking about something that has nothing to do with that. Okay, so Uranus and Mercury made a conjunction this week. And it's in a very personal spot for me. Shocking. I know Uranus and I are we're just on a journey together. And Mercury is my planet of the year. And so it's not a surprise now that I had all these downloads and all these disruptions and blah, 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 blah. And here I am doing something that's completely different and unusual and surprising to me. I didn't expect to be doing this at all. Uranus. So the idea is to do a different style check-in, to do it our way. And if you like it, I like it, and we want to keep going, we'll do it. And if it sucks and nobody cares about it, or, it's no longer interesting, then we'll stop. Astrology is life. It's not just confined to a few geometric angles. It's not. There's so much more to it. And this is like a variety, a grab bag. When I was little, my mom and dad, we used to go to the swap meet to work, like they worked at the swap meet. And what they did was they made cinnamon rolls and other baked goods and stuff like that. So we'd go to the swap meet every weekend, and I had a speak and spell.
Speak and spell.
Rain. R-A-I-N. That is correct.
Like I would just gogi, and I would just work on my speak and spell pretty much the whole time.
But don't tell them they're learning. They just think they're having fun. Speak and spell for words, speak and read for stories, speak and math for numbers.
But if I was good and helped or whatever, I think they didn't help me. They didn't let me help. I think I just had to stay out of their way. I was kind of probably a handful as a child. Anyway, I would get some money to go get a grab bag. And I remember that was just the highlight of going to swap meet, was getting a grab bag. Probably was like $1 or something. And it was all a bunch of junk. It was not that good. Like a bouncy ball and like stuff that nobody wanted. They put it in a bag and they knew a kid would buy it. I loved it. It was like treasure. It was like treasure hunt. So I kind of want it to be an astrological grab bag where we just pull out stuff, chat about it, and sometimes it'll be long, sometimes it'll be short. Just no rules. That's very Gemini. It's how it's feeling, especially with the Pluto from Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius is like, so let's change stuff around. Let's make it a little bit more interesting, shall we? Shall we add a little bit of catharsis and transformation metamorphosis to your mix, Gemini? I have 2 videos coming up for you. One is about the Gemini new moon, and the other one is about next week. And it is kind of a week ahead video, ironically. I have to go bake some stuff for the fair. We're taking our entries. My mom and I are entering the fair. I don't know if I said that already. I might have. No guarantees in this video. No guarantees at all. I'm gonna play a song.
Simply Beautiful by Al Green. Sure. Playing on Spotify.
Need a little Al Green right now. I'm telling you, it's been a weird day. And this helps. It really does. You can always count on Al Green, man.
If I gave you my love,
How can you beat that? That's so beautiful.
I tell you what I do.
I'll listen to the rest of that in a minute. Thank you so much. I like you just the way you are, and I'll talk to you soon. Very soon. Sooner than later, definitely. Okay.